Hey, what's up, everybody? Alright, so we're going to give this thing another shot this week, and hopefully this works out a little better than last week. And if it doesn't, I'll just switch over to the way I've always done it. So if it happens to cut out on me or something, guys, definitely look for it over there just as a regular upload on YouTube. And I'll see right now if I can upload a... nope, I can't do a... Oh, okay, so the link is actually in the description this time for the whole donation thing. And, now that's wrong. Alright, bear with me for a second, guys. I gotta change the, title, and I can't upload a thumbnail right now, so I'm not going to worry about it until afterwards. I'll change it. But, alright, so this time I actually have the viewer count is up on the screen. I have the chat. I see Mickey Joe. There's Marilyn. Hey, what's up? Jamie T's here. What's going on? I got a bunch of rations sitting here, guys, because I really wasn't sure exactly what we were going to do today. So, I have options. That's pretty much what I brought out here. And Dan, I talked to Dan on YouTube on a post a couple times, and this is the CR1M that I messed up when my camera messed up on me. So the link is actually in the description already. So other than that, I need it to pop up in the chat.
Should pop up every 5 minutes.
Okay, good.
It's through Nightbot now, though.
Okay.
It had to be. There's no other way to do it.
Okay, that's fine.
It should work.
Okay, but before we get started on the ration thing, I want you guys to hang around to the end, because this, I'm going to start with this. Miss Marilyn knows. She sent me some of the Gooey butter cake, which you see pictured right here. And I actually have one sitting right here beside me. You guys hang around to the end. Hey, there's Robin. What's going on? Anyways, you guys hang around till the end, and you guys will get to see the Gooey butter cake in action. And definitely go check out Ann and Alan Baking Company out of St. Louis. That is Mrs. Marilyn's company. You guys got to go check it out. Check this out. Hang on, let me just... you can pause it and see 73 different flavors there. That's pretty awesome. So, definitely go check that out. Also, which I think she could probably... I checked on the prices. They were very reasonable, I thought. So, definitely check it out. Website is where? Website right here. It's www.annandallen.com. And, yeah. Instructions. And then there's the story. Featured on Food Network. That's awesome. So, yeah, you guys definitely go check out Miss Marilyn's Gooey butter cake options over there on the internet. And if you're in the St. Louis area, look her up, because they are amazing. So hang around to the end, guys, and we'll check out that Gooey butter cake together, which I've already opened it, and half of it's gone, as a matter of fact. So, but yeah, we'll break out a piece for our final dessert, and wolf it down. So you guys can check it out, give you a good description on that, because it's pretty awesome. Okay, so let's start off with the CR1M, because it's already open. I just taped it back together to kind of keep it a little better. But I'm going to go ahead and see what we got left in this thing. Mickey Joe says the Gooey butter cake was the name of his old first band. Of his OD, my first punk band. James Brady, don't understand Nightbot, not spamming, just typing. Oh. Huh. It's supposed to be a link to, let me go back and see. It's supposed to be a link to, oops. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to flip it back around.
Has the link came up in the chat yet?
No. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. I guess the, whatever that thing's called that he was talking, my son set it up. What is it called?
Nightbot.
Nightbot. I guess that's supposed to have the link for donations or whatever.
The message is donation link and then the link is after it.
The message is donation link and then the link is after it, he says.
And Nightbot, it looks like a...
Come here and describe it, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Pull up the chat.
It's right here. It's already up. I can't find Nightbot in mine, though.
It's in there, I promise. I just seen it on Mom's.
Oh, old mate Drop Bear's here. Hey, dude. What's up, man? Yeah, that's pretty convenient that you're actually here. And for some reason, my screen is lagging. I'm not seeing what's actually going on. Oh, it's because I flipped the screen again. Sorry, guys. Robin donated $20. Thank you so much for the donation, Robin. That is awesome. I do have the text-to-speech thing set in here, but I don't know if it's going to work since it's not going through Streamlabs this time. But you guys can donate through Streamlabs. The link to that is in the description.
No, the link is still through Streamlabs. You're still getting to it right there.
Okay, there it is.
Nightbot.
Maybe it's going to come through here in just a second. Marilyn donated $25. Holy cow, thank you so much. Wow. Man, you guys don't have to do that.
Look, there you go.
Okay,
there it is.
My son's showing me right now
That's what
that
it looks like.
it says streamlabs.com / and then my email. So yeah, it actually is there in the chat. So should pop up every 5 minutes is what he said. I'm pretty dumb when it comes to that stuff. Uh-oh, here we go.
Thank you for the plug, lol.
it reads laugh out loud as lol. So that's cool. I'm going to turn the volume up on that. Okay, I've got it turned all the way up now. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and open this. Dan, if you're here. Uh-oh, battery is dead on my speaker, so I might have to... Man, I taped that thing really good. There we go. I might have to plug my speaker in. I'll have to find a plug-in for it. Now, first thing I'll touch on real quick is the chocolate ration. And I think when I done the breakfast, I actually made that into some of a drink, or put it in my coffee maybe, I think is what I've done. So I don't think I have coffee now. And if I don't, I'm going to have to find some, because I'm wanting some coffee. Anyways, there's the chocolate, what's left of the chocolate. Here's the sweetened condensed milk. Payne, he's been trying to come up with logos. Good old Nuke Chocolate, Dan says. Cyanide cookies. Robin puts a heart. That's very nice. Man, I'm sorry, guys, for flipping the camera like a noob. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm into pain. Yes, I do need some t-shirts. You're absolutely right. I need to figure out what logo I'm going to use. I did put a new logo up on a post that I made last night. You guys check that out. See what you think of that. Oh, yeah, I forgot about doing this. So, I've never actually seen anyone band together the different meals. But I banded together that as a meal. And then I had this as another meal. And that's what they give you the rubber bands for, so you can organize your food in different meals and fit it into your backpack or your rucksack in different little open areas. So that's why the rubber bands are in the CR1Ms. And package that back up. That's what I got left of the accessories. Got a baggie. And we'll go through all the individual stuff here in just a second. Which, of course, I couldn't rubber band in the Bega processed cheddar cheese, 56 grams net. And then we have the sponge there, and here is our shovel, so they call it. What is her deal? My dog's going crazy, guys. Sorry for the interruption there. And we also have the Werther's Original Classic Cream Candies. I ain't had one of those in forever, seriously. Now, here we have our Vegemite, or yeast extract. And that's one thing I'm going to touch on real quick about the CR1M. The bread in that thing was absolutely amazing. Let me move the camera. Actually, I'm going to zoom just a little bit. Okay, it's not zooming. Push everything up a little bit. There we go. But that was one thing that I noticed about the CR1M. Shelf-stable bread, absolutely hands down the best I've ever had. I do not understand why we haven't adopted the same bread, or any military hasn't adopted the Australian bread, because it really is awesome. So I'm probably going to have to get some crackers or something to enjoy the Vegemite. And we got some strawberry jam, sweetened condensed milk. What else we got in here? Got a non-dairy creamer. Actually, maybe I do still have coffee. We'll see. Hopefully I do. What is this? Nope. And I still have a couple pieces of the sugar-free lemon-lime flavored gum. Alright. And I got, left in the bag over here, I got a little bit of chocolate residue. I have one rubber band. I have the baggie to put whatever you want in there. Which we have another baggie right here that has our accessories in it. And real quick, I'm going to flash the menu list, because a menu list comes in every single ration, which is really nice. I think that's a great touch. And when you're sitting around eating, check this out. You have something to read if you want, you know, just to mess around sitting there reading. And let's see, combat ration, and then there's ingredients and pack 2015-16. I don't remember what the date on this was. Let me look real quick. There it is. 2/9/16. So we had a donation. Let me go back and find that. And every time I do this, I'm flipping the camera around. Okay. I'm into pain says that's $20 for a shirt whenever I figure them out. You got it, dude. I will hook you up. Just remind me about that, because I may forget, but I doubt it. Let's see. You guys have to check out that, it's kind of a new logo. It's I don't know. I don't know what I'd call it. I was just messing around, really, and I made it red and black, I think is what I made it, with a black background. And most likely, if I do t-shirts, I'll probably do a pink t-shirt for women, and I'll do a black t-shirt for men, to start with. And then, you know, if it does, like, do pretty well, then maybe I'll expand to different colors. I do know someone who makes t-shirts, but I haven't really talked in depth with them yet. But last time I talked to her, she said I could do a front and back t-shirt, you know, with print on the front and the back. I don't know how many colors I could use in the printing, but I don't even have to buy the t-shirt. They print it front and back for $15 for the shirts. So that's one option that I have. And then I could go with that option that every YouTuber uses and just kind of, I don't know, they use some kind of a service that makes them. So let's go through the individual items here. I'm making a mess on the table with the chocolate. We're going to go through the accessory packet first. And there is the famous Fred. The freaking ridiculous eating device. And there's about 20 other different names that go with that title. But it's a pretty handy tool to have. I mean, you got a bottle opener right here. You got a can opener right here. And then you got your spoon right there. and I have not used it. Yeah, I did use this. I opened a can of pears or peaches or something was in here that I had for breakfast, and I ended up adding them into the muesli, the juice and all. Hello, Art says he didn't get the notification, buddy. Join the crowd. I bet you and about 60% of other people didn't get it. I guess Nightbot isn't a person. It's just set up to put the donation link up every 5 minutes. My son set that up, so it's not an actual person. That is just a bot that's posting my link in the chat. That way, it's just there every 5 minutes. And I guess you can directly click on it, and it'll take you into, if you wanted to donate through Streamlabs. And if you do that, above a certain dollar amount, I can't remember what, I didn't set it up, above a certain amount, and it comes through on the speaker. So, it's like a text-to-speech thing. Yeah, that's what it's called, TTS. Okay, I've explained that. Let's go through, and I love this. This is a great touch, man. This is so cool to get in a ration, a little thing of matches like this. And I'm going to use one of these to light a smoke here in a little bit. And I'm going to eventually, like soon, because I'm getting ready to go through everything that I have, I'm going to have a pack of cigarettes from 1908 or 1909. I can't remember which, so that when it rolls over to 2019, they'll be 110 years old, and they're perfectly preserved. I'm going to have to smoke one of them and probably smoke the oldest cigarette on the internet, so that'll be a cool experience. Here we have our coffee. I'm so glad that we still have coffee. Production date, pack date, 4/9/15, or maybe that's 9/4/15. I'm not sure, because you guys do it backwards from what we do. I'm trying to get back over and look at the chat every once in a while here. Sometimes I do that, and the chat doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me when I go over and look at it, because I've missed a lot. Dan says that he doesn't find the striker on the matches that effective. So, I guess we'll find out. I have a pack of US matches sitting here, though, I can use the striker on if need be. So, that's no big deal. You tried Satan's blood on a toothpick, and it's hot. Yeah, I have to imagine. I haven't gotten into any of the really hot sauces, because they're so expensive, the ones I've seen. There ain't no way. I can't remember what it's the one that's 9 million Scoville units. It's like $130 a bottle. It's insane. Let's see. We have 3 packets of white sugar, fine white sugar. I know I'm a mess today, guys. Here we have a 2-gram package of salt. Also 2 grams of pepper. They give you as much pepper as they do salt. That's kind of odd. Here we have a 2.5 gram tea bag. Maybe packed 7.1 or 1.7. I'm not sure. For 2015. Also another 2.5 gram tea bag. And we have another package of the lemon lime gum. Package of tomato ketchup. And this one was definitely packed on 9/23/2015. So, yeah, so the middle number is the month, the first number is the day, and the last number is the year. And here we have a package of Tabasco sauce. I wonder if this is 2.5 grams. Wait a minute. What are the old bottles? The old bottles are 1/6 of an ounce. 3 milliliters, half a teaspoon. And this doesn't say how many milliliters or teaspoons it is, I don't think. Nope, sure doesn't. Oh well. So there's what I got left in the accessory packet. Now, as far as what I had separated out for meals, let's see what we got here, because I don't know. First off, we have a package of M&Ms that are not the worst I've ever had, but they're definitely kind of dusty in there. You can definitely tell that. here is our awesome Australian issued butt ration, and it feels like it's really, really nice. So there's that. Here we have the noodles, the mee goreng noodles, 55 grams. These are also pretty much pulverized, but we can fix these up no problem. And production date on these is 11/9/15. I've heard that the Best Buy date, see, 11/9/16. So these are 2 years past their Best Buy date. Right at it, almost exactly. A little, you know, like an extra week and a half on that or something. And I've heard that when these go bad, they're actually really bad, guys. So, Marilyn says, Smokey. What's up, K-List? Finally here. You probably didn't get the notification. Mr. Waz, Oldsmokey, that is a custom ration. No, it's not a custom ration. This is a... Here, I'll tell you what I can do. I can set the bag right there. It is actually a CR1M. Menu D. And I got this little guy that's running around in here. He's not usually doing that. He wanted to make an appearance real quick. So, there he is. Go on, dude.
Something up with the Nightbot that's timing people out and giving people warnings.
What? Oh, man. Nightbot is timing people out. Is my son still here? I don't know. Maybe shut it off somehow. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just gonna try to shut it off completely right now. And you guys can still always use that link that's in the description, that Streamlabs link, if you want to do that, and it should come through on the text-to-speech, no problem. She's going to see if she can shut that thing off right now for you guys. I'm so sorry for that. I'll bet you I've lost a lot of viewers because of that. I sincerely apologize. Okay, it's been disabled. So, hey, what's up, Multi-Magnum? Noodles are easier to eat with a spoon when all crushed up. Yeah, me too, man. Whenever I make my noodles, I break them in 4. Break them down the middle, and then I break them the other way down the middle, and it gives me 4 like smaller chunks whenever I fix any type of little pouch noodles like this. That way my noodles aren't that long, you know. It makes it easier to eat, and it's not slinging juice all over the place, all over my shirt and whatnot. So that's what I usually do. I just hope that, because I've heard that these mee goreng actually do go bad. So I don't know. I don't think that they've been, yeah, there's no error. They've definitely got a pinhole in them somewhere too. So, because there's no, wait a minute. Nope, the air's escaping out of there, so there's definitely a pinhole in there somewhere. Here we have creamy mushroom soup. You guys let me know if that silly Nightbot thing is still messing with people. It's been disabled, so hopefully it won't mess with you guys anymore. I'm still here even though Nightbot warned me. James Brady. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, James. Hopefully it won't do that again. I don't know what the deal with that is. K-List, $2. Just because. And I'm going to flip the camera around every time someone does it. Yeah, buddy. I'm looking really, really kind of silly tonight. Marilyn says ST timing out. Still time. Marilyn says it's still timing out. Amber. So, let me see if there's any settings in here that I can mess with. Don't know what I can do here. Let's see. Settings. No. Huh. Yeah, Nightbot, no doubt. Kayla says it's working great for her. Timed out for 10 minutes. Renee says, timed John out for 10 minutes. Real, like he couldn't watch the stream for 10 minutes? Is that what you're saying? It's trying to outroll Nina. Out-troll Nina. Yeah, that's funny. It's definitely doing a good job, I'll tell you that. Oh, he can't comment because of that. That is super strange. I apologize, guys. Dan just hooked it up with $18.35, which I think probably converted from Australian money to American money. It'd be my guess is why it was an odd number like that. Thank you so much, Dan, for the hookup, my friend. I'm getting ready to eat your food, and you're donating money, dude. Thank you so much for that, man. What was that? Oh, okay. Thought it was room.
Nightbot, get back in your box.
That was awesome. That was really cool. He's stomping mad. It sure did. Wasn't allowed to chat for 10 minutes. Could still watch. Huh. This is super weird, guys. It's been completely disabled and like completely unhooked. You won't see it again. Maybe it'll take a few minutes to catch up, maybe. It sounds like John might have been the only one with that issue. No, never mind. I guess there's more people. Hopefully, since it's been disabled, that'll stop. If not, I'm sure it's a setting in there. Maybe you go in there and look at this. I'd go into Nightbot and see the settings about timing people out. Okay, guys. I appreciate you guys bearing with me on this experimental live stream, because that's basically what we're doing, is experimenting a little bit and having some awesome food. So we have the Wild Berry sports drink. It's a little bit gooey, but I'm sure this thing's going to reconstitute just fine. And it says, add sachet to 500 to 1,000 milliliters. That is an insane amount of water. I think, what is that, half a gallon? Or is that a whole, that's probably half a gallon, 1,000 milliliters, something like that. Now, for the main entree here, we have lamb korma. 250 gram main. Look, check it out. There's all the ingredients. James Brady says, it warned me when I typed all caps. Oh my gosh. DJ Durham says it's under, I guess that's probably Justin, the one that helped me. It's under spam protection, Amber. Don't, okay, all that's been disabled now, supposedly. So, hopefully that'll take effect. $4 liters to a gallon. Okay, so this is a quarter of a gallon then. If you use 1,000 milliliters. Okay, thanks, Renee. I appreciate you texting John. 4.7 liters to a U.S. gallon, Dan says. Alright, so there's that meal. Let's move on to the next one. Wait a minute. I don't know. This was in the other meal. Alright, so the other meal we're going to start off with an all-fruit bar. Mixed fruit, 20 grams. We have a Jack Link's Beef Snacks steak bar. We got the chocolate drink, and what's this one? 250 milliliters hot water while stirring. So you're supposed to have your cup of water and then pour this in and stir it as you go. And here is our chocolate covered. Wipe it off. It's got the chocolate ration bar all over it. Here we go. Beef and pasta. 250 grams, contains wheat, may be present egg, pH 16. And all the mains are made in New Zealand. Palmerston North. And yeah, that's kind of a neat thing, man. I don't know why Australia doesn't make their own mains for their rations. And here we have instant mashed potatoes. So, we're going to have instant mashed potatoes for this meal. And we're going to have the beef and pasta. Got to go boil that. And let's go ahead and try the noodles and see if they're any good. We're going to have the chocolate drink. We'll go ahead and open the, I don't know, might not want the steak bar. All fruits bar for sure. Sports drink. Let's see. What are we doing for drinks? Yep, sports drink. We got our, and we'll use sweetened condensed milk for the coffee. Because I'm craving coffee right now for some reason. How much water does it say to use in this? It does not say, does it? Huh, that's odd. I know, it feels like there's way more powder in there than what it would be for a 8-ounce cup. That feels more like a 12-ounce or maybe a little more. So there's that. What else? We got a pack of sugar we're going to need. We'll throw the Tabasco over there because we might want that. Guys, I'm going to skip on the creamy mushroom soup. I'm sorry, I'm not a mushroom guy. Not that I won't eat it. Just, I don't really like mushrooms all that well. But I will eat them on, like, pizza and stuff. So it's not like I won't eat them or anything. We'll open the cheese. I'm going to have to get crackers for that. And the Vegemite, and I've already got the strawberry jam opened up. So we're going to be checking out most of this. The ketchup, that's not exciting. We got our salt and pepper. Got all that. So the only things we're not going to, everybody knows what M&Ms look like, and these ones are dusty powdery, so those are going back in the bag. I'll leave the creamer out just in case I want to use it, and an extra sugar. Gum, ketchup, and everybody knows what ketchup looks like. There's the open pack of gum. I'll leave that out. The lamb, saving that main. Mushroom soup. Definitely don't think I'm going to need a tea bag. I'll leave one out just in case, though. Might change my mind. Leave the spoon out. See, we could have done an Arctic ration or this IMP also, but nah. This thing is just getting chocolate all over the place, so there. Really ain't much point in keeping that, huh? And I don't need the scouring pad to clean the mess kit. So there is what I got left. Not much, right? So what we got is, yeah, there's chocolate everywhere. We got our cheese, yeast extract. We have our Werther's Originals. I know I'm going through it again just to lay it out real quick. TP, Tabasco, sugar. Yep, it's not on the screen. Let me do this. Oops. Oops. Hang on, guys. Bear with me for a second. There we go. That's much better. I'm actually going to try. I don't know if it's going to let me. Nope, it's not going to let me. I tried to zoom in for you guys a little bit, but it's not letting me. We got our sports drink. Kept that a tea bag. Got our beefsteak. Here's our black pepper. Non-dairy creamer. All fruits bar. Here's our gum. Here's our shovel. Matches. Package of sugar ×2. Here's our Fred. Sweet milk. Chocolate drink. Strawberry jam. Instant coffee. There's our salt. We'll try our noodles. There's our beef and pasta and mashed potatoes. Now I'm going to go throw this in boiling water right now, and then I'll come back and we'll start getting the rest of this ready. It's going to be a huge meal. Hopefully those noodles are good. We'll see. We'll see. We're going to find out real soon. So I'm going to get the IMP and the Norwegian out of the way for now. Let's get our tray out here. There is a lot of stuff in a CR1M, guys. I mean a lot. They're one of the funnest rations to go through. Just even opening one up and going through it is a lot of fun in itself. And then you get to eat all the stuff after you open it up and discover it all in your whatever menu you have. So they're one of the funnest rations to get out there, in my opinion. Now, while I'm getting everything ready, actually, hang on one second. Hey, will you grab those American Spirits out of the bedroom? I might have them in my pocket. No, I don't. Picked up a new different pack of smokes. Sticky Fingers says he'd start with the Vegemite. I need crackers. Hold up. I'll see what I got. Oh! Yeah, that and got a couple biscuits brown right here. Is there some of these already open? Okay, I'm back. Here we go. So I got some crackers, got the classic Ritz, but I also have a couple biscuits brown right here that I'm going to break out because they might work kind of well. Got those. Now, picked these up the other day. I was going to save them for the stream and open them, but I'm going to get a different kind. Because I wasn't even sure how these were going to work out, but I'll tell you what. And I ordered a new, I got a vaporizer, so I'm going to really try to quit. So, but these are kind of interesting. Mobile gift certificate. I didn't even realize that was in there. But these are way, way different than a normal cigarette, in my opinion. They're worlds apart, almost. It's still a filtered cigarette. I kind of wish it was a non-filter, but they didn't have non-filters, so probably other than a non-filter, I think these are the most expensive cigarettes they probably sell at the gas station. Let's see if this match lights on the striker. Nope. Not going to light on that striker. Let me pull out the trusty old... Nope. Not going to work on that pack. Hang on. I got other packs handy. I got a Canadian pack right here. Let's see if it works on that. Huh. I just broke it. Not cool. Oh, it's magic. I got it lit. Here we go. Even the first drag on that, it's got a tighter pull. It's a little bit harder to hit than normal. Like it's not any more packed than I normally pack a cigarette, but it feels like it's more packed. It's got a stronger draw on it, but they're not real strong, like bitter or anything like that. They don't have a sweet flavor. It's just a real nice, all-natural tobacco flavor. Yeah, these are really nice. The good old American spirits. I can't complain when it comes to those, I'll tell you that. There's our Werthers. I'll stick those up there. And there's our Vegemite. And the sweetened condensed milk. There's our cheese. And our beefsteak. Now let's, there's pepper. There's our coffee. Let's get that going. Because for some reason, I am craving coffee. Now, I have a big cup here. And I have a feeling that this coffee is going to take. Hey, Dan, do you know how much water I should put in this coffee? By any chance? I'm guessing that it's going to be more than 8 ounces. Wow, look at that. Doesn't have a real strong smell, but it's really dark in color. It looks like a spray-dried coffee. I'm going to go ahead and add a sugar because I don't really like black coffee. It's just not my thing. 8 ounces is all good, really. Wow. That's a lot of powder for only 8 ounces of water, but okay, I'll take your word for it. There we go. I'm going to add the sugar. I'm putting the whole pack in there, 7 grams. That's not too much. And we'll try it with just the sugar, and then I'll add sweetened condensed milk afterwards. So let me get some hot water here, and then we'll get the noodles going next. Alright. I'm going to add our previously boiling water. Yeah, that's a dark roast, that's for sure. Makes a really dark cup of coffee. And it smells fantastic as soon as that water hit it. Alright. Mashed potatoes I don't think will take too long. What's it say? Probably 10 minutes to sit. Doesn't say. It's probably in the instruction sheet. If I was to get that out and read it. Give that a stir just real quick. I think it probably dissolved on the spot, but there we go. Next up, find a bowl. We're going to look at our noodles and see. I'll have to go strain the water off the noodles whenever I hang on, I'm going to cut this open because I don't want to make a mess. There we go. And a piece of the package just flew down there somewhere. Now, I'm just going to dump it out and pull the packs out. And give this bag a smell. Kind of just smells like the spice packets that are included. There should be 5 or 6 of them. Okay. Noodles don't look too bad though. I mean, they don't smell bad or anything. They might be a little stale. Add some hot water to that. I don't think it'll take too awful much just to cover them. A little more than that, huh? This ought to do it. And then I'll find something to set over top of these. Yep, there they are. They're floating. Alright. poke there. Stir them around a little bit. What am I going to cover that with? I'll probably use the bag. Nope, it's not big enough. So I should have... Okay. Here's the baggie that came with it. Oh, okay. Yep, I brought us a little saucer out for the cake. So I'm going to set that over the noodles. Let them do their thing. Check the chat for a second. So, are you guys having any trouble with that timing out thing again? Everybody good now that I got it turned off? I hope so. I hope everything's good now. Alright, I've been craving coffee, so I got to go in and give this a try. Now, this is with only 8 ounces of water, and it looks like it's awful dark. But I'm taking Dan's word on it, because I know he's probably had this plenty of times. So, here we go. Oh, it's really hot. Oh, that's not too strong. Huh. Sticky Fingers says, prepare to be up all night. Now, that's nothing new. It's just the right amount of sweetness, in my opinion. I think if I add the sweetened condensed milk, it's going to get a little bit on the sweet side, which I don't mind. I like cappuccinos and stuff. So, but the coffee itself, it's got a little bit of a tangy aftertaste. It's definitely a dark roast. I don't know. I really do like this coffee. It's not too bold, but it's not light. It's right in the middle. Kind of a medium, I would call it. It's really good. It's hitting the spot right now. Nice and hot. I'm going to add a little bit of the sweetened condensed milk to that. Alright. Where this has already been open, taking that top off. We'll add a little bit. There we go. What do I do with the cap? There it is. Give that a real quick stir. It lightened it up just a little bit. Yeah, a little more the more I stir. Stuff's pretty thick, that sweetened condensed milk, and this water is mega, mega hot. Probably time to get the entree out, I would say. Give that a try with that sweetened condensed milk in it. Yeah, that's just right now. A little bit of creaminess added to it. Didn't add a ton of sweetness to it like I thought it was going to. So that's perfect now. Let's see. Now we got to get... we got a drink to make. I don't know what I have. Yeah, okay, I do. I have a cup. I think that'll hold 500 milliliters or so. Luckily, I brought my big cup out for this. Got my A&W root beer mug from the A&W like burger shop. I make milkshakes in that. That's my thing. Alright, so this is going to be difficult to get out of here, I can already tell. I'm just going to cut it open. There's a mixed berry. I'm going to flip the camera around every time I touch the chat. Wild berry, not mixed berry, wild berry. Ooh, that has a really strong smell to it. And it should dissolve just fine. But what I'm going to do is start off with a little bit of warm water to help it dissolve. And I think that'll help it out a lot where it's kind of chunky. So I'm going to put some boiling water down in there just to get it started dissolving. And I missed a donation somewhere. Hang on. It hasn't popped up for me, Amber. Unless it was Maryland. Oh, there it is. Sign on. Dan donated $5. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate that. You guys' generosity is overwhelming sometimes. I appreciate that so much, man. Look at that. If that's not a concentrated drink of mixed berry Australian sports drink, I don't know what is. But it looks like it has. It's dissolved completely. So now, ooh, tangy. It really is tangy. Now, I'm not going to probably fill this up because I do want it to be strong. This thing kind of dumps out slow because there's no vent for it. Maybe if I hold it down a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Give it another stir. And if it's too strong, I can always add a little bit more water. Look at that color. It's not too dark like the US would be. I think everybody, just about all other countries that I've tried, they don't add too much dye to their drinks or food coloring to their drinks like we do. We just overdo it with nuclear green, with, we have a super blue grape drink. The fruit punch looks like, if you get one drop of that on it, it'll spread out to a stain like that on a white shirt. That stuff is just ridiculously over-colored. I don't understand that, and I'll never understand that. I don't know why they can't just leave all that food coloring out. So, set that back there. Now we got to get our mashed potatoes going. $250 mils, open the pack. 1 cup of boiling water. Stir well. So 250 mils of water. Hopefully I can make them right in this bag, but I don't know. Might not be a good idea. Yeah. Okay, I got another tear notch on the other side. Let's see if I can do better. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it looks like there's chives in there. What's the ingredients on this? We got potatoes, stabilizers, antioxidants, canola oil, milk powder, salt, sugar, and chives. They have no smell. None whatsoever. So let me get the 250 mils of water. Hey Dan, can I put the 250 mils of water in that, or do I need to put it into a bowl? Okay, Dan says he's put the 250 mils in there. I don't know, man. That's a lot of water. Sebastian. Sorry, guys, for the dog. Alright, Dan says he's put it in there, so let's give it a try. If it doesn't work, I'll try to just scoop it out into a bowl. Get a good grip on it. Alright, here we go. Because that is, ow, 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 really, really hot. Oy. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, now let's get them stirring up here. All the way to the bottom. I got to get all the way to the bottom. Not an easy thing to do. It's a lot easier said than done. Because I can feel the crunchy down in there big time. My dog is in there going absolutely crazy right now. I might have to walk in there and make her stop it. Hey, put that thing in front of the door. Alright. Wow, these things got super thick, guys. I should say, watch your fingers, it's hot. Yeah, a little late, dude. It's all good, though. Alright. I'm going to have to... Oh, okay, wait. I didn't think there was a gusset on this, but there is. Awesome. Alright, there we go. Let me really get down in there, because I'm not going to let any of these be dry. They smell awesome. They smell buttery. Which I didn't see butter on the ingredients. I seen milk. Oh man, that is burning my fingers. Like crazy. Ow! Yes, ow. Alright, now, what I'm going to do, close it up real good, and then knead it. And it's not closing. The seal is not working. Nope, it's not going to seal. I think I got it, though. I think. I guess we'll find out here in a minute. Set the taters there. I think they're already reconstituted and ready to go. We got our cheese. What else we got here? We got a chocolate drink we can make. 250 mils. Alright. We can do that. Got a little dirt in the bottom of my mug here. But I really want to try the chocolate drink. I wish I would have got the chocolate spread. I've always wanted to try that. I've heard it's really, really good. But I'm going to get another Australian ration to replace this one, Dan. So that review, when it happens, will be from you. And there is our chocolate drink. I'm going to go strain them noodles in a second, too. Good. Lots of powder in there. That's what I like to see. We've got our sweetened condensed milk. If we want to make it more creamy, we can do that. Alright. 250 mils. I'm probably going to run out of hot water. Have to get some more. This is an unusually large amount of food. Okay. Got our 250 mils of water. There we go. Yeah, we're feasting tonight, that's for sure. Give that a good stir. That dissolved right quick, too. Nice. Hey, Multi-Magnum, sorry you got timed out by the weird Nightbot thing, or whatever that thing's called. Still trying to figure this thing out. This new live stream method here, so Google doesn't take any money. That's kind of the whole thing the whole reason I'm doing this is to eliminate Gooey out of the mix. Because they don't deserve what they get. Oh, yeah. Sticky Fingers says, cool mug. I got 2 cool mugs here, man. Got that mug and then the 4nmre.com mug. And there's that piece of package I was talking about earlier. Alright, guys. I got to go strain these noodles real quick. I think. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to have to strain them off a little bit. Not too bad, though. Oh, never mind. I'm going to get some help. Just like mainly strain them. What else do we have here? We have that, which I can set to the side. We got salt, pepper. Ah, yes. We got our yeast extract. Now, we got some crackers right here. Where's my jam at? Over here. And our all fruits bar, that'll be last, sort of a dessert. Might not even open that because of the fact that I have, there we go, that I have gooey butter cake to eat afterwards. So let's try a Ritz that just fell apart on me. Sorry about that, guys. With the good old Vegemite. Then I'm going to get this cheese opened up so I can mix the two together. Just a little bit. I mean, wait a minute, I haven't even opened this. My bad. Here we go. Turn the lid over. Pop it down in there. And it's open. I can already smell it. Yeah, just a little bit's all it takes. I mean, wait a minute. Got to get that initial head off of it there. Yeah. I know what you guys are thinking. You didn't even put anything on there. Trust me when I tell you that that's a lot. That is actually a lot of Vegemite, believe it or not. Alright, here we go. Oh, there it is, down the hatch. Super salty. Very, of course, yeasty in flavor. It brings out the butter in those crackers big time. That's actually really good. Way better than I expected it to be. Wow. Alright, I gotta have another. Yeah, like I said, it doesn't take much, guys. Vegemite goes a long way. Ask Dan or Cyanide Cookies. A little bit of Vegemite goes a long way. You put some butter on some toast, and the way the butter and the Vegemite mix together brings out the saltiness in the butter, makes it, it enhances the flavor of the butter. I don't know, and also the bread on some toast, it's really, really good. Alright, here we go. Nightbot again? What? Oh, it's only putting up the donation link. That's it, I guess. So I was just told. Okay, so we're gonna. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Try to separate these very carefully. There's that one. Now I gotta go really. What happened, Alex? What happened?
I went 35 miles an hour from the bridge to here.
Oh, that's not too bad. Alright, so we're going to add all of our sauces. I don't even know what this is. Let me smell it real quick. That smells like chicken bouillon, actually. That's what it smells like. It's not what it looks like. It kind of looks oily. So there's that one. I want to get all that goodness out of them packages. Every bit that I can. Now this is like, there's virtually nothing in here. Try to squeeze that out of them. My fingers are all greasy from squeezing that stuff out of there. Ugh. There's like nothing in here. It's weird. I do have that open, don't I? No, I don't even know how to get this out of here. Well, I'm going to have to cut it long ways. Wow, this is difficult, guys. Trying here. I can't even get anything out of this one. Stick the spoon down in there. Wow. This is taking some concentration. What in the world? Wow, this is really hard. I don't know, guys. I can't get it to come out of there. Goodness. Alright. There's what I could get out of that. Sorry, guys. Hey, will you bring me a paper towel, please? This one looks like it'll be a little bit easier to get out of here, maybe. Hopefully. Because I'm making a huge mess in the process here. Gotta get my fingers wiped off. That second one looked and felt like Vegemite almost. Just, I guess, where I was just messing with the Vegemite. But alright, there's this one. Got all that one in there. Now we got 2 flavor packets here to put in. Oh, this one's full. And it feels like it's hardened up on me a little bit. Yep. Hopefully that'll dissolve down in there since I already got all the water out of there. Now we got to mix it up. I'm sorry that took so long, guys. I'm dropping noodles as I'm talking into the floor. Gonna have a mess to clean up. Jeez. Chop that. I'm guessing that's more like the bouillon. I think it's probably beef, the bouillon part that was solidified. Not real sure. Guess I could have read the ingredients list on the package of noodles. Still can, but I got a lot of chopping up to do right there because that's a big old chunk that I don't want to eat, like in a solid form, I'm sure. Working on it. Oh, let me read some chat while I'm mixing. Alright, I'm anxious to try these Mi Goreng noodles. I've never had them before, and seen a lot of people rave about them. How there's more chunks. Whoa, that's a piece of package. I don't want to eat that. That's what I get for using that razor knife. Now, piece of cracker. If I can get it off the tray. There we go. Alright, here we go. First bite. Nope, hang on. Oh well. Here we go. First bite of the mee goreng noodles down the hatch. Okay. So that's a bit more complex than your standard ramen noodles. I get a little tiny hint of sweet, salty, and then I get a tangy flavor also, more of an after taste. The noodles are not overdone, which I'm surprised, but they're not. They're just right. I can't stand my noodles to be slimy and overdone, and they don't taste expired or stale in any way, which is another good thing. Wait a minute, what's that? Sticky Finger says, I don't know about nudes. Like the noodles? Oh, sound like somebody kicked Texas Proud out of a chat for typing in all caps. We don't mind around here, do we? Other than maybe that stupid bot that had a problem with capital letters for some reason, which doesn't make any sense. I haven't eaten anything at all today, so now mashed potatoes are still nice and warm. Set them off to the side. We have our beef and pasta here. We can get that opened up. Oh, look at that. It smells good. Kind of smells like beef stew. I'll tell you what, the mashed potatoes are going to go perfect with this main, I can already tell. Can already tell. Alex. I'll ask him if he wants to share some of this. Alright. Push that off to the side because I might put some mashed taters down right there. Gotta try the blind side. Just hooked it up with
For the cause.
Oh, he said for the cause. Thank you so much, my friend. Really appreciate that generous $10 donation, man. That is awesome. Definitely appreciate that. Very nice of you, man. I can't thank you guys enough for the donations. And I should mention, now that we're like way into the stream, I just picked up some awesome content for the live streams, and I'm going to review one of them. Actually, two of them. I'm going to review one from both lots that I bought. But when they come in, you guys will see them here on the live stream. Probably next Saturday. So look forward to that. It's going to be awesome. All made possible by you guys making donations on here. And I directly used that money to buy some really cool rations. So definitely look forward to that. So this looks like it's mainly just the beef, no noodle in there. Looks like there's some veg in there. I'm not sure what. But here we go. Hot. Hot, hot. It's got a little bit of spice to it. Like pepper or something. I like that. It's got just a slight amount of heat to it, which really surprised me. I didn't think it was going to have that. But you can see there's a carrot. And here's our noodles, which aren't, I don't know what kind of noodle. It's like a spiral noodle? I don't know what kind of noodle that is. I'll have to check that out. See what's going on with the noodles. The noodles are super overdone. They disintegrate in your mouth. But I'll tell you what, these noodles over here won't disintegrate. So let's take a little bit of these, a little bit of that, mix the two together. That's better. That's really good. The beef in it is a really high quality. I can shred it when I'm shredding it down with my teeth. You can just tell, and the flavor of the meat is really good. It has permeated through the entire meal. That was weird. I just saw like air bubbles busting right there. That was weird. Huh. Oh man. My Vegemite leaked out over here. What the heck? Hold up. Gotta get a cracker and fix this. Oh, it's making a mess out of it. There we go. A little bit of Vegemite on the cracker. How about I add a little bit of the beef on top of there too? Why not? Nice little combo right there. Wow. That was a flavor explosion. For real. I don't even know where to start describing that. That Vegemite and that yeast flavor, like you took a big bite of bread, but you didn't. Salty, adds the salt. This actually does need a little bit of salt. It's good on the pepper, though. It's got a little bit of heat to it. My mouth has become super sensitive to anything even slightly spicy because of the antibiotics that I'm on. I know it's super weird, but it is true. I know that's what's causing it. So, because it's the only thing that's different, is that I'm taking those. And, get another bite of this, and then I'm going to have to take a small second to get my chair in here and sit down. I'll tell you what, that bite didn't have nothing on the bite that I just took before it. With the Vegemite on the cracker. Alright guys, give me a second. I gotta get my chair set up here. It's gonna take me just a second. The Vegemite's still coming out of there, even though, and I'm getting it all over the place, even though I haven't squeezed on it. It's alright. Don't worry about it. Oh. I totally forgot about having the sports drink back there. One thing I better do before we get too far into this is plug the camera in. Oh. There we go. All right. That's much better. Yeah, I needed to sit down. Whew. Nathan sent me one of his burger. I didn't try it yet, but it's very interesting. Oh, the burger in a can? Yeah. I want to get a cheeseburger in a can. Or the bacon cheeseburger. One or the other. I had the burger in a can. But I definitely want to try the upscaled one with the cheese. I don't know if I had a cheeseburger or not. I can't remember. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. And I want to try the bacon cheeseburger as well. But this combination right here is the bomb. Might not look like the best thing in the world, but I'll tell you what. It'd be hard to beat that. I don't think that lamb korma would have anything on this. It's really good. There's so much meat in here, too. That is really key, in my opinion. If you're going to have a meat dish like this, it needs to have plenty of meat, or I wouldn't like it. Now, let's try a little bit of these mashed potatoes with our main. Get a scoop out here. There we go. And those are really nice presentation-wise. Got those chives up in there. Let's just give them a try on their own just to see what they taste like. A little bit bland, actually. It's going to require the salt. Tear just a little corner off of that. I'll do it with my left hand. Put a little salt on there. A little on this too. There we go. Alex, you want to come try this? Oh yeah. That's gonna be good. I'm making a mess of my main. Meat, potatoes, gravy. Can't ask for much more than that. The two mixed together is exactly like what you would expect. Like some really hearty, thick beef stew. I mean, that meat is just all over. It's all through this. It's even shredded finely in the gravy, which I think is awesome. The potatoes, nothing spectacular on their own, but when you mix them with this main, they're really good. Yeah, this is real nice. I didn't even think about doing this until about maybe an hour before the stream started. Kept forgetting about having it. And I had the IMP or the Norwegian on the list of what to do tonight. And I'm glad. Why do I keep seeing nudes? What's the nudes about? Boom. chook burgers. Alright guys, I'm going to have to wash some of this down a little bit. Cleanse my palate a little bit. And I'm going to try this mixed berry sports drink. Oh wow. It's very fruity. Can't put my fingers. I taste some strawberry in there. Let me give that another try there. Maybe some raspberry. Definitely strawberry and raspberry is what I'm picking up the most, but I definitely need to add some more water to this. I think it's too concentrated. It's very sweet right now, which I don't mind that. That's not, I'm not saying that. I want to try out the hot chocolate real quick and see if I need to add some sweetened condensed milk while it's still good and hot. Renee spilled the beans. What? What'd you spill the beans about, Renee? CR5M? Yeah, that'd be awesome to get one of those. Robbie says put some vodka in it. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, I could put some vodka in that, huh? Alright, let's give this hot chocolate a try. Wow, that's a lot different than I thought it was going to be. That's very chocolatey. But it's not like US hot chocolate, I guess is what I'm going for here. It's not real creamy, but it's very chocolatey. It's sweet, and it's not overly sweet. It's not like this back here. So, wow. I've got stuff all over the sweetened condensed milk. I'm going to add some sweetened condensed milk to it, because I think it needs it. Get off there. Now, it's just going to have to go back into the tube. Oh, I was saying to put... Yeah, Robbie, yeah, I got that. The vodka, yeah. Oh boy, I don't think this is mixing up. It's not. Yeah, maybe it is. We'll take a little more stirring. Oh, let's add a little bit of our... Because the noodles have cooled down, they're going to suck when they're cold. I can tell you that. Promise. Oh. There we go. Nope. That was a bad idea. The mashed potatoes don't mix with these noodles very well. Not in my opinion, they don't. Starting to get a little bit full. I ain't gonna lie. Just a little bit. Still getting a little bit of spice off of this, which is surprising. Let's get the cheese opened up so we can mix some Vegemite with the cheese. Best before 6/8/17, so we're almost a year and a half past its best by date. No hiss on that, which I think is a good thing. If I'd have had a hiss, I'd have had to question the cheese. That's for sure. It's looking good, though. Looking good so far. For some reason, I think I've had this before. I want to. Maybe Shocker sent me a can of it. I can't remember. Maybe Steve sent me a can of it. I cannot remember. I'm pretty sure I've had it before, though. Look at that. What is that? Is that just... Oh, it's an air bubble. Yeah, let's give it a try on its own. Just the cheese. Just cheese. Ooh. I like that. That's really good. Really cheesy. Okay. Stick that in there. Got to put our little bit of Vegemite on first. Whoa, that's enough. A lot more came out than I usually put on there. And this, you can kind of slice it. See that? It's kind of solid. It's not really a spread. I would say you could slice that just like, kind of reminds me of what they call over here in America government cheese. They used to come on a block. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. See, you can touch it. It's not like sticking to my finger. A little bit of grease coming off of it, but that's about it. So there's the cheese and the Vegemite together. Let's see how that goes. Wow. Now see, those two mix together really well too. Yum. Cheesy, salty, yeasty, buttery. All that wrapped up into one. Not bad. I would suggest anyone who can try that to give it a try. I want to finish off my main here because I can always eat that cheese later. See how the gravy of that is like just plumb full of meat. That's all that is like shredded meat in there. I mean, there's chunks in there too, but lots of shredded meat involved in this. Pepper got my nose running a little bit. That's awful. I've ate the hottest pepper in the world, and pepper, regular pepper, black pepper, is making my nose run. Telling you, it's the antibiotics I'm on. My mouth is full. Hang on, guys. Super chat super chat. Blindside? Is it Blindside? Let's see what I can see here. I gotta stand up. Oh! Looks like Blindside is the last one to send in a super chat. Thank you so much, sir. Flip it around again. Maybe it was going back to look, guys. Wow, this thing is super sensitive to the touch. Danielle Rogers, thank you so much, Danielle, for the donation. Yeah, they're not popping up. It's like really delayed right now for some reason. Maybe even like 2 or 3 minutes. It'll pop up right here on my screen on the bottom right hand corner. So it's super delayed. So hopefully I'll see that pop up in a second. But thank you so much, Danielle, for the donation. Hopefully that'll pop up here in a second. Excuse me. Your generosity is very much appreciated. And you guys are going to be really surprised when you see some of the things that I picked up yesterday or day before. I got some really awesome stuff. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. I'm not going to tell you guys what it was. I told Art, so Art knows. I think he's probably the only one in the chat that I've told. I might have told Sticky Fingers. I don't know. If I haven't, I'll probably fill him in tonight. But what I got, in my opinion, a pretty big deal. Okay, that tasted really weird. I want the coffee. Oh, that hit the spot. Yeah, you know, it's a little bit strong probably. It probably could have took at least 10 ounces, maybe even 12, to level that out to where it wouldn't be as strong as it is right now. But it's not so strong that I can't stand it. Like when I messed up and put 2 packages that made like a 12-ounce cup, and I made like a, I think I made like a 12-ounce cup with 2 packages. So I had double the amount of coffee in there. When Sticky Fingers sent me his custom ration, which if you guys haven't checked that out, check that out. Now, I'm going to go back through. That's something else I wanted to talk about real quick. I'll do that while I'm kind of in between eating stuff here. I'm going to go through and delete a lot of my old streams, like the ones that have been, that have messed up on me, like a lot of that stuff. I'll just go ahead and get rid of that, because it ended up being like 4 videos in one night, which was last week. And then, I don't know. There's a few others I'll probably get rid of. I'll keep the first 2 for sure, I think. I'll keep the one from last week, the full MCI, because I think I actually made it through the full MCI before the stream quit last week. But yeah, I'm going to go through and kind of clean my channel up a little bit and get rid of some of that stuff. So, this might sound, but if you guys wanted to check out any of those older live streams, I'll probably get rid of them tomorrow night or Monday. I might wait till Monday because here's the deal. I'm posting videos Monday. I should have 2 ready on Monday. One of them is going to be of Miss Marilyn's Gooey Butter Cake. And another one is going to be, check this out, it's going to be this right here. And this is a 1966, which I just opened it from the bottom. Food Packet Survival General Purpose. This is the 2nd year that this ration was produced. The first year was 1965, and Steve has a review of the 1965, which was the first year. I'll try to put a link to that up right here later if I can. But both of these, his 65 and my 66, came out of a hot weather kit. And the hot weather kit was actually mine to begin with, and then Steve ended up with it, and I ended up getting one of the food packet survivals off of him. So honestly, I'll just be honest, I don't remember if we traded for it. He could have just gave it to me. I do not remember. But I still definitely got to thank Steve for hooking me up with that thing, regardless of what we done, trade, or if he just gave it to, whatever. But it was a really unique experience, and I was really hoping that what was in it was what was in it. So you guys will just have to wait and see what was in this ration. And I guess I did put some pictures over on Patreon, I do believe. I think I did. If I haven't, I'll post a post about that tonight. But that video should be up hopefully Monday evening. And before I post the videos, the 2 videos, I'm going to go through and probably clean my channel out. I'll do that either Sunday night or Monday. So, Puff Puff Smokey. Remember that movie? Puff Puff Pass. What was that from? Puff Puff Pass. Was that from Half Baked? I watched Half Baked. I used to have it on VHS tape. I watched Half Baked until I wore that tape out. And then I had it on DVD, and we wore the DVD out too. We watched it so many times it wasn't even funny. I thought that movie was so funny. What was that? Mike Hurt. Hopefully yours turns out better than my 1966. I can already tell you, my 1966 turned out very well. It was a pleasure to experience. One of the better ration experiences I've had in recent weeks, I guess I could say, or months maybe. That was really, really good. So, you know what? I'm in the mood for some strawberry jam. So we're going to put some strawberry jam on a Ritz cracker. I ain't never had like the strawberry jam. Oh, where I've already opened it, it's kind of separated a little bit. But there we go. Look at that. Yum, yum. Mmm. That's really good. All natural flavor, strawberry flavor. You got, it's not overly sweet either. Like, I don't think they added a bunch of sugar to it, which sometimes, in my personal opinion, whenever they add a bunch of sugar to something like that, they can kill it for me. I'm not a big fan of adding a whole bunch of sweeteners to a fruit that's already sweet to begin with. I'd rather just have the all-natural flavor and sweetness that nature provides instead of messing it up with added sweeteners. But that strawberry jam is on point. Mmm. I might put some of this on a chunk of biscuits brown, I believe. My only complaint about this, they don't give you enough of it. I could eat like probably 4 of these and just be satisfied with it. 100-gram tube like this. Actually, that's 85. But something more like this for the jam would be much more appropriate, in my opinion. Maybe take 30 grams of this out and add it to the, add 30 more grams of jam or something. What movie can you recite verbatim? Kenny asked if I ever came across Winston's in a MCI. The first MCI review I did, I came across Winston's. I think it was my first one. My first video. MCI. And it took me like 4 days just to get them out of the pack. And ended up, I think I saved 2 out of that pack as well. They weren't anything to write home about. I've had packs since then. I've had Winston's. And I was never a big fan of Winston anyway, so they're not something that I don't think I mean, the last ones that I had were super fresh. So I'm not complaining about their freshness, but they just weren't very good. They were about like, they were worse than the Marlboros by a good little bit. Now again, that's just my personal opinion, but put a little bit of this on some of this Biscuits Brown here and see what that's like. Because I love me some Biscuits Brown and some Biscuits Fruit. Oh, these are probably my favorite biscuits that come in a ration. Well, these and the Biscuits Fruit. Oh, excuse me. Huh. Actually, the Ritz is tasting better to me right now. Dan, if you're still here, my neck and my back, I'm going to for sure put $100,000 and settle for 20 today. Can't remember what that's from. Is that from, that might be from Half Baked. My neck and my back. Wait a minute. I know this is going to be weird. I know it's going to be weird. But I got to try it since I got it out here. Got to try a little bit of the Vegemite. Mate. And then I'm going to put some strawberry jam on top of that. Yep. Uh-oh. If I ain't out of strawberry jam. Oh, man. This stuff's so good. Dang. Alright, let's see what the Vegemite and strawberry jam are like. Dan, is this a bad idea? We ain't got no sugar. Oh, yeah. Big Perm. Now I'm talking about Friday. Good old Big Perm. I loved that movie too. That was my jam back in the day. So what do you think about this, Dan? Is this a bad idea? I think Vegemite, it's definitely an Australian thing. And then you have your what's the British version of it that's pretty similar. There's Vegemite, and then there's Marmite, right? Marmite? Is that what it's called? Something like that. Alright, I'm going to try it, and we'll let Dan answer after I try it. It's not bad. Kind of added a little bit of bitterness to the jam, though. But it made it like a salty strawberry. I mean, that's what it tastes like. Salty strawberry. I gotta have a little bit more of this cheese. Somebody told me to mix the cheese with the jam. Now, I don't know if that's a good idea or not either, but that's what's about to happen. Get a little slice of cheese out of the can here. I'm about out of strawberry jam anyway. I'm going to put a little bit of the jam. Oh man, I really am. I'm out. That's pretty much it right there. Yeah. I might take something and try to roll out every little bit that I can here in a minute. Here in a little bit or something, because it's really that good. Alright. Cheese and strawberry jam. I don't know, man. This one right here makes me cringe way more than the Vegemite and jam. Oh well, here we go. Nope. Nope. Yep. That's... Those two flavors. Maybe it was too much cheese. Ugh. I gotta get that flavor out of my mouth. Yeah, that was nasty. It's all stuck in my teeth. The cheese and the jam. Oh, save me. Oh. So weird. That's a very hard thing to describe. It's like taking one of those craft singles that are individually wrapped and putting some high quality jam down the middle of that, rolling it up into like a taquito or something, and taking a bite of it and then eating a cracker. None of that makes any sense, and it tastes super weird. That's what it tasted like. Super weird. Not my favorite. Not even in my top 100. Now, if I had to eat something like that to survive, sure. Absolutely. But it is time for a smoke. And you guys know that I pulled these last week in that MCI live review that I did. And see what I do? I try to keep the pack intact as much as possible. And I'll just I'll open it up like this. And I'm just going to pull one out. Then I'll put my little foil back down like that. And I will most likely give this pack away to someone. Usually I try to leave one smoke in the pack. And then I'll send these packs away to, you know, just certain people that, over time. I don't know if Robin is still here. If Robin is still here, I messaged her on YouTube, but if she would email me, maybe she watches this back, if she would email me sometime, anytime, email's usually down in the description. I don't know if it's there right now, but check any other video and it'll be there. Yeah, if I could get Robin to email me, that would be awesome. So here we go with the, let's see, let me get out my S. Dodge World War II trench lighter. Brass number 5. Let's see if I can get this to light. Hold on. Why am I having so many difficulties with lighting things tonight? There we go. Now I like my lean in here. Wow. So much different than any other cigarette that I've smoked in the last week. They're super fresh, by the way. These Lucky Strikes are super fresh because that accessory packet before I opened it was still airtight, which is what you want to look for whenever you're... If any one of you guys that are in the chat right now, what do we got? 44 people in here right now. If any of you guys are ever looking for an accessory packet, and you're looking on eBay, let's just, because that's where I see them at, actually I'm bidding on an accessory packet on there right now, but say you're looking on there, and that accessory packet looks like it's been vacuum packed, and you can tell, like you can see every little line where the cigarette pack is, where the matches are, where the toilet paper is, or whatever, like it's super crunched down and looks like it's vacuum packed. Most likely, that thing has a pinhole in it, and it's probably been there for a long time. So, usually those, now, those are a 50-50 chance you're going to have something in those. Your coffee might be ruined and everything. Your cigarettes are going to be about half stale. But if you can get one that is still airtight, then if you can do that, you're going to have super fresh cigarettes from the 60s, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s, whenever your accessory packet is from. But yeah, it's, yeah, no dip. I do not know how to say V3num Ultra. No dip. Yeah. I did when I was a kid. I was, let's see. First thing I ever did was take a chew of tobacco. And I was on a trampoline. This is a good story. I was like, actually, no, I'd smoked a cigarette before then. But I was like 11 when probably 10 or 11, something like that, when I took my first chew. Had a big old pouch of Red Man. Put a big old chew in my jaw. And started jumping on the trampoline while I had this chew in my mouth. And I ended up swallowing probably about half what I should have spit out there. And I got so buzzed off of that. I was so buzzed that it was scary because the whole world was spinning. I didn't know what was happening. I got so sick. It was unreal. I'm trying to read back through the chat a little bit. Oh, I just saw the word Venom in the chat, and I seen Eminem did a video for his song Venom on top of the Empire State Building about a week before I was in New York. Too bad I missed it by a week. That would have been really cool to see. Did it for the Google Pixel 3 phone that just came out, or yeah, Google Pixel 3, I think is what it's called. Pixel 3 XL. Oh yeah, the Big League Chew. Absolutely. Oh, the door, yeah. I can imagine that once... Well, I quit for like 6 months. I quit smoking right before I got hurt. But I was still using a vaporizer, so I didn't really miss smoking that much. So I guess I did a little bit. Probably because in that 6 months, I don't know how many times I smoked a cigarette through there. A few times through there I smoked a cigarette here and there. But it wasn't like... I wasn't smoking half a pack, quarter. I wasn't smoking a quarter a pack a day, or not even smoking every day. Just one every now and again. I'd get an urge, and I would smoke one, and the urge would go away. So hopefully, with this new vaporizer that I bought, I can accomplish that again. I really do need to quit because I'm so out of shape right now. When he went to the States years ago, couldn't find it. Man, Red Man's all over the place here. But this is West Virginia, so there used to be barns with Red Man and Mail Pouch Chew. They'd paint the side of barns for advertisement all up and down the country roads. But that used to be a big thing. Everybody around here used to chew tobacco, which you don't really see it anymore. Not people chewing tobacco, but you can still buy chew right down the road. I mean, at the tobacco shop. Well, that's good that you can actually have a cigar every now and again and not want to revert back to smoking. I mean, that gives me hope that I can still enjoy some vintage smokes and not basically become a smoker again, because I'm definitely going to quit. That's probably, it's so cliche, but that'll probably be my New Year's resolution this year, to quit smoking. Because the 6 months that I quit, I had major improvements in the way how I could breathe. I just felt better all around. Food tasted so much better. Everything. So didn't have that nasty taste in my mouth all the time. Yeah. Yeah, this is, it's hard to describe that flavor that these have, but vintage tobacco all around, it all has a similar smell, an aroma that comes off of it, that comes through in the taste. Whenever you light up any vintage cigarette, unless it's just toasty, like I think the first accessory pack that I opened on a live stream, I got Pall Malls, and they were absolutely toast. There wasn't anything good at all about those. I think there was only one in it that wasn't like stuck to the pack, and when I pulled them off the pack, it ripped the paper off of them. Hang on. Oh. But if you can get your hands on one of these and you have no issues with enjoying a vintage cigarette, then I can't... Oh, man. Pepper in that definitely got to me a little bit. I can't not suggest one of these to you. Finish this cigarette up. Oh, what else do I have on the table here? Anything? I got that fruit bar, but it's time to break out Miss Maryland's cake. After this smoke, I need to go ahead and start making room for it. Pushing stuff over out of the way. There we go. Boy, I made a mess today. Not going to open that, guys. I'm full. I am full. I'm ready for a little bit of dessert. And you guys are going to get to see this amazing cake. I'm really excited to show this to you guys. I'm glad some of you guys have hung around to the end. And I definitely suggest talking to Miss Maryland and seeing about maybe ordering you a cake for... Probably wouldn't make it for Thanksgiving because of the way the mail is right now. Everything's slower through the holidays. But definitely you could get one for Christmas. You can get it, throw it in your freezer, thaw it out the day before, and boom, ready to go. Because you can freeze it for 30 days. is what I read on one of those pamphlets. So let me get the cake out. Oh, there we go. I took it out of the box that it was in. Oh, here's the box that it came in. And there.
Keep them coming, Mados Frog.
Thank you very much. I don't think I caught that, mate. It sounded like something frog. Australian frog or something? Snort stuff. Snort snuff. Whoa, yeah. I don't know if I'd ever try that, man. Snort and snuff is definitely not on my list of things I ever wanted to try. 12B. That's just... I don't know. It never appealed to me in the slightest. Clean up my shovel here, because that's the only utensil I have handy to serve myself some cake with. Man, I got a huge mess to clean up after this live stream. Huge mess. Alright, so let's get us out a edge piece. Pull this cake out and give you guys a good close-up here. Look at that. Look at them flaky corners. So I'm going to try my best to get it out in one piece. And I wasn't successful. I missed a little corner right there. Slide it back in its bag. Yeah, my kids have been tearing this thing up too. I just opened it yesterday, I think, or the day before. But it's been going pretty quick. Oh. Okay. Still got my Lucky burning up here. It's burn up, never mind. Go on, dude. Come here. Come here. Alright, so Brownie wanting to make an appearance. This is one of the guys that's left. Actually, I think it's a girl. Yeah, it's a girl. But she's super lovey. She loves me. They stay outside most of the time, but when it gets real cold at night, I've been letting them come in. And usually, I don't let them in here in the living room, but I'm not able to keep them out right now because I'm busy. Okay, now, look at this. Doesn't that just look awesome? The Gooey butter cake, and this is Mom's Traditional, and like that pamphlet I showed in the very beginning, she makes 73 different flavors, and I'm going to order a couple for Christmas, like I was suggesting for everyone. I'm going to order a something fruity and one of the chocolate ones, because one of my sons is really into chocolate, and then the other one is really into fruit, like I am. So we're going to do that for Christmas. And Miss Marilyn, she made a believer out of me. Let me tell you what. Look at this. See that crust on the bottom? And this is more towards the center, so it's more gooey and chewy. Buttery. It's super buttery. It's rich. It's not too sweet. It's crunchy. Sounds like my son just turned the live stream on in there because I could hear myself. It's really, really good, guys. Yeah, this is, it's rather addicting. Once you start eating it, you just want to keep eating it. And then you save the edge for last, because it's got a really nice crunch to it. Super flaky. It's got that really nice baked flavor that you get when it browns like that. Man, oh man, it really is good. This is a 10 out of 10 on a rating scale. Definitely a 10 out of 10. That reminds me. That's how I won that snack pack from Eric Surf 6. Hang on. He does a rating scale of 1 to 6 Eric heads after he has each Eric mealtime. And if he does 6 Eric heads, he gives away 3 snack packs. Or they get some snack packs. And I just happened to win one. I'm getting ready to film that. Probably not tonight. Maybe tonight. Just depends. Nah, I'm full. Not tonight. It have to be tomorrow night. Because there's so much sweets and candy and stuff in there. It's unreal. Cat's driving me crazy. It's wanting cake. Seriously, it is. It's wanting cake. It's never had it, but it's wanting it. But you guys ought to go check out Eric Surf 6. He's a super cool guy. He responds to all my comments, which is really nice of him. And yeah, that reminds me that I should refer some of my fellow ration reviewers to you guys, like B Temple. I know he's been in here. Old Mate Drop Bear, I saw him in here. Mickey's MRE reviews, Mickey Joe's MRE reviews. You guys definitely got to go check them out. Sticky Fingers 745. Let's gain him a few subscribers from the list of folks in here tonight. If you guys aren't subscribed to Sticky Fingers and all those other fellows, man, definitely go over there, check them out. If you like their content, go ahead and hook them up with subscribe, because they definitely deserve it. Those guys work hard on their videos, spend a lot of money on rations. We all do. Definitely help them out. You know, Steve, he doesn't need my help, but I mention him anyways because stand-up dude, never done me wrong. Helped me out so many times it's not even funny. So, but I'm sure all you guys are probably already subscribed to Steve. If you're not, probably ought to go check him out. I'm sure if you do, if you like his content, you can hook him up with a subscribe over there. Who else? Oh, Nathan. Nathan's probably been in the chat tonight. And we got foreignmre.com. They've been in the chat tonight too. You guys go check them out. Again, if you like their content over there, you can hook them up with subscribe. Sticky Fingers. Steve who? Steve 1989, dude. Yeah, my bad. I should say Steve 1989. You're right. You're totally right, man. Because some people, it's possible. It's probably rare, but it is possible that they don't know what I'm talking about. So, Steve 1989 is what I meant by that, by talking about just Steve. And then there's, like I said, Nathan's MRE Reviews, I think is the name of his channel altogether. Or Nathan's MRE, maybe. foreignmre.com. Yeah. 4mre.com. Oh, let's try some hot chocolate with that cake. It's got a strange, like, almost like a dark chocolate flavor to it. It's definitely gotten thicker once it's cooled down. Who else can I mention? I think I might have seen Orlando in here. He does ration reviews. How about Shocker 745? Or wait a minute, Sticky Fingers, you got me messing up Shocker 76's name. Shocker, you guys definitely got to go check out Shocker's channel. I think he was getting close to breaking 900 subscribers or something like that. Surely we can get him over that little hump there. I think it's good that if anybody is willing to go and subscribe and do that kind of stuff, it's a huge help to us. Subscriber count helps, I don't know, it helps make YouTube decide what videos they're going to promote. They're going to promote us at all. If they're going to send you even notifications at all. It's such a strange thing. But yeah, it's been a weird ride with YouTube lately. Oh, excuse me. The holiday's coming up. I'm going to get some videos put out Monday. Like I said, man, that beef and noodles, or whatever I think that's what the main was called, beef and noodles. Whew, it's got me, I got some indigestion going on. I'm going to have to take an antacid. Oh, I got a new Fred out of the deal. That's right. Yep. Oh, I see Orlando just commented that. So yeah, he has been in the chat tonight. That's cool. I don't see him in here very often, but yeah, he's got a ration review channel also. I'm pretty sure I've got a link to his channel down in my description. Pretty sure I do. If I don't, then there should be, and I need to fix that. I think I put one for Nathan in the last video I did. I'm not sure. If I didn't, I got to do that too. And Art and Nina, got to put a link for them also. So my list of recommendations is going to grow. There's Dave's 45 Auto. He's been pumping out reviews. Who else? I know I'm going to forget people. I mean, I'm trying though. I'm trying to remember. I can't decide if I like the center chewy part better or if I like the edge crunchy part better. It's all got some crunch to it, but the edge is really crunchy. They're both just as good. Let's see how it goes with coffee. That's where it's at. Coffee, gooey butter cake. Oh man, that's a perfect combination right there. Yeah. This is actually my first Fred. Orlando. It's the first one I've ever got. It's going to go on my keychain. I don't think I'll carry this one around in my pocket because it's so big. But it will be the new staple of my keychain. Well, shoot, there was something I was going to say. Oh, I want to thank everybody who was kind enough and generous enough to donate tonight. Everybody that's in the chat and has been in the chat tonight that was kind enough to take some time out of your day to come over and hang out on this live stream. Super awesome of you to do that. Really appreciate that. Also, at the end of every video I do, I try to remember to say thank you to all my patrons. You guys are fantastic, It's a easy way to ask any questions or anything like that you ever want to do. If I see something from Patreon pop up in my notifications, I try to get to that pretty quickly, at least within a day or so usually. So if you guys ever wanted to actually get a hold of me for $1, you can join the Patreon over there, and it gives you a direct line to get a hold of me. Because I'm really horrible at checking my emails, I'm not going to lie. I mean, sometimes I'll check it once a week. So, that gives you any indication I'm horrible about checking email. One of my emails I don't think I've checked in 2 weeks. But I check the one associated with the channel pretty often. At least once a week. Yeah. So, if anyone wants to check that out, it'll probably be in the description. I think it's an automatically generated description now. And like I was saying before, I'm going to go through, clean the channel out, and post a couple videos on Monday. Because last time I posted a video right after the live stream, the video got no views because for some reason YouTube pushed the live stream above the video that I released in my channel list, which was super weird of that. Because if you look at it on anyone else's page, it's on the top if they go into my channel. But if I go into it, the live stream was above it, like it didn't finish loading until after I posted that video or something that night. So definitely not gonna make that mistake again. And I try not to post on Sundays because everyone's in church and stuff. So yeah, I want to send a huge thanks to Cyanide Cookies, or Dan from Australia, for hooking it up with everything food-wise that I had tonight. Having a CR1M experience right here on a live stream, that's pretty epic. The only thing it was lacking was the breakfast, which is the only thing I have filmed. I might even edit that and put that out as a CR1M breakfast video. Something else. What was it? Oh, yeah. Definitely go check out Miss Marilyn's cake. And there was another look at the pamphlet real quick, because that was the first thing I did. There's the 73 different flavors. And there's the back. You guys can pause that. You should be able to see that. And there's another pamphlet that came. And there's the website at the bottom. Shocker, you ought to check out this cake, dude. I know you'd like it. I just saw you popped in here. You'd probably love it. And I have one more pamphlet over here. That was the story. Focus. Is it going to focus? There we go. The story of winning the Food Network Food Feuds. And there's the back of the pamphlet. History of the Gooey Butter Cake. But yeah, you guys definitely go check out Miss Marilyn's Ann and Alan website. And, pick you guys up some cakes for Christmas. Alright, so I think the only thing I got left to do is, hang on, I'm going to light a cigarette real quick. That's why I got these out. And then we'll end the stream real quick so I can say goodbye to everyone. Use one of these. Yeah, we'll use one of these. Got all kinds of packs of matches sitting around. I think I messed the striker up with that. With that CR1M match. That's one of the new non-filtered, not new, they're from 2017. My buddy Starkey actually picked these up for me probably like June of 2017, something like that. So I've had them for a long time. Had them for like a year and a half. Definitely had them for a good while. But they're still nice and fresh. There's nothing wrong with these at all. So, 12B, we got Dan, cyanide cookies. I have an unopened CR Random accessory packet. Just saying. Uh-oh, missed a super chat. Let me go back. Let me stand up here. Oh. David Bracken, maybe? Is that who it was? Nope, that was the last one. See, it takes a while for it to pop up. Can you guys tell me who the super chat was? Oh, was it Miss Marilyn? The last one I have up on the on my event list was David Bracken on the super chat, and he sent 1468. I think he's in Australia. Oh, Ice-T, what's up, dude? There's another channel that I didn't mention. And I think I have him in my description as well. If I don't, man, I got to make a new description list. I'll do that tonight. As soon as I finish this up and get cleaned up, which is going to take me a little while, I'll revamp my description, and I will have that in there from now on. But, yeah, you guys can probably just click on Ice-T's name right there. Ice-T or Julian right here in the chat. And if you do that, it should take you right over to his channel, I think. I'm not sure if that's how it works or not. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But any of those guys that I mentioned that have been in the chat tonight, you should be able to click on them. Hey, Gundog's one of them, too. If you guys aren't subscribed to Gundog, I don't know if he was in here tonight. G. Schultz. I mean, how can I not mention these guys? Definitely go check those guys out. Those are some of the original guys that started ration reviewing here on YouTube in English. So, definitely go check those guys out. I seen Gundog posted a review about 5 days ago. I just watched a little bit of it today, I think it was. I didn't see how much it was for Ice-T, but thank you so much for the generous donation, my friend. I really appreciate that. It's really awesome of you to do that. You guys definitely go check Ice-T out, though. He's German, but he speaks English very well. And he's done some pretty unique reviews over there. And he has a different way of filming. Like it's a first-person view, kind of. I think he might wear the camera. If I'm not mistaken, he could tell you whether he does that or not. Orlando said, yeah, that's what I thought. He dropped a real quick. It was like a 9-minute Mexican-style chicken stew, I think, is what he done. Hey, Crazy Cat Head's here. Where's them biscuits? What biscuits? Yeah, History Savior, I'll leave this one up for a while. And I probably won't take this one down. This has been a pretty good one. No mess-ups, no restarts, no nothing like that. So I'll probably leave this one up. The ones I'm going to take down are the ones that I had so much problems with, which have been numerous times. So I'm going to take some of the old live streams down. And that's the reason why. Just to kind of clean up my channel a little bit. I get a lot of people that get on there and complain about those. Because if you weren't there live, you know, a lot of it doesn't make sense to them. So I can understand that. But yeah, I got a lot of cleaning up to do. And yeah, it's always good having these awesome live streams. There's always, I try to keep them exciting. I try to have a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, Dan provided the content for tonight. I'll just try to add to it a little bit when I can. There's so much going on. I try to keep a lot of stuff in the live streams because that's what these are for, to kind of let you guys ask questions while I'm going through rations. Like if you want to know anything about how it tastes or anything like that, you feel free to ask, and I'll try to catch it in the chat. $9.99 from History Savior. Oh, thank you so much for that generous donation, Mr. History Savior. That was awesome, my friend. Really appreciate that. Yeah, man. I think Marilyn's probably talking about the History Savior Super Chat. I actually happened to catch that one. I was looking at the chat. Since I'm wrapping up the live stream, I'm trying to watch it right now. And thank you so much for all that help, Marilyn and Renee. And you guys are really cool about saying thank you to the generous folks that donate all the time. I really appreciate all that, because it is very helpful. Because it's hard to watch the chat and do a live review at the same time, because a lot of times my eyes are on the food because there's so much going on doing a live review. Can't watch the screen all the time. But alright, so I want to say good night to everybody. Thank you guys for taking the time to stop in and hang out in the chat and watch along. Watch this video. If you're watching it back later, thank you for watching the video. But alright, so thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Later.